The host of American Pickers has been obliquely hinting that he might be prepared to leave the program. Outside of the History Channel program, Mike has been providing fans with an intimate peek at his life and business endeavors. Additionally, the 59-year-old has been posting with increasing fervor, particularly in light of American Pickers' deteriorating numbers, which could spell the end of the show. Outside of the show, Mike keeps himself busy by going on road trips with Letitia Klein. He owns a real estate business where he owns properties and repairs old homes, as well as the shop Antique Archaeology with sites in Nashville, Tennessee, and LeClaire, Iowa. Along with other companies, he also owns the vacation rentals 2 Lanes Guest House. Since 2010, Mike and Danielle Colby have appeared in the popular series, and in 2022, Robbie Colby officially joined the cast as a full-time actor to take Frank Fritz's place. However, a close friend of Mike's confidentially admitted to the US Sun earlier this month, "I don't know how long the show will run. I'm unsure of how long Mike and Robbie intend to continue. They probably want to retire at some point. 12 years have passed. It makes things difficult for you. They've been doing this for a while. We're back on the road," people say as they come around. "I don't have time for this, and I don't have time for that." Like any job, it involves love and hatred. On certain days, you don't wish you had that job and had complete freedom. On certain days, your enthusiasm for work is palpable. The series' low ratings may possibly be a contributing factor to the show's impending conclusion. The signs that Mike is about to give up are just beginning with that. Mike recently gave fans a tour of his Columbia, Tennessee, guest house, 2 Lanes. In an Instagram video, Nashville real estate agent Gavin Doctorman featured an interview with the star of American Pickers in the loft that was located above a bicycle shop inside a 2-story brick building. The 13-foot-tall windows, the view of the surrounding courthouse, and the sculpture of Nipper the dog are all highlighted by the History Channel. Mike said, "I want all these little moments to represent a story in this place." A 1952 green Vespa with the lamp off is parked in the center of the space near to a circus banner featuring a fire eater. Mike is also giving his new gift shop, which is intended to honor vintage cars from a long-gone generation, greater attention. The reality star's Columbia Motor Alley, a 1947 Chevy store in Tennessee that Mike renovated and transformed into a vintage shrine for auto enthusiasts, opened its doors last month. Mike opened the shop for business in a grand opening video he shared on Instagram. He arrived at the location on a vintage motorcycle. The image of a car dealership straight out of the 1940s is created by neon signage and vintage vehicles. However, Mike will be putting money into his pockets through the sale of goods rather than selling gas-guzzling cars. The host wrote in the post's description, "Motor Alley is now open. In our brand new merchandise store, you'll find a gearhead's heaven. Visit us every Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. He recounted the location's history before giving the address of the new store. Discover the history of at Columbia Motor Alley to see how Mike's passion for preservation and travel came to life. Let's revive the allure of vanished locations and reconceive the history of America's backroads. Join us in honoring the vintage automobiles, road signs, and petrol pumps that influenced our journey. Mike has already made a significant modification to his new store, which may need for even greater concentration. At the Columbia Motor Alley, he constructed a workstation where people could repair worn-out bicycles. On Instagram, the celebrity posted a photo of numerous tools of the trade hanging from a wall. "We're setting up a workshop in Columbia Motor Alley to work on my vintage bicycles," he captioned the photo. "These tools hanging on the wall bring back memories of my time working at my bicycle business. It's been 38 years since I first started using these tools in 1985. Dan, time goes by so quickly. Bicycles have played a significant role in my life, to say the least. They were among my very first possessions that I ever collected," he continued, "which took me down the road I'm currently on. Always use the proper tools at the right moment. As this place takes shape, I can't wait to share more of it. Mike had previously disclosed that he had purchased an old printer's table that he intended to use as a workbench. He shared a video of the heavy-duty, rustic table being carried into the shop. The host also included a cute picture of his dog, Francie, who was curled up on the ground with her head resting on her paws. "This sucker is heavy," wrote the History Channel celebrity in the caption, 2 granite slabs on top. Old printer's table will serve as a Columbia Motorelli's workbench going forward. Mike has also been evading his program. Most recently, he withdrew to a serene area in Iowa. He posted many videos of himself and his dog Francie relaxing on the banks of the Mississippi River. On Instagram, Mike shared a picture-perfect video of a big boat cruising down a river. "Good morning from the banks of the magnificent Mississippi River," wrote the American Pickers star. "Visit Leclerc, Iowa soon." He exhorted followers to ride the tourist boat and visit his shop, Antique Archaeology. Mike included a photo of a restaurant courtyard with a view of the river with the caption "Beautiful Morning." He concluded with a picture of his dog Francie sitting on the grass beside the river with a stick between his paws. Mike Wolfe adores Iowa, according to the History Channel personality.